Our dear Christians, dear Kenyans, we are grateful to God and to all Kenyans for maintaining peace and ensuring that the electioneering campaign remains peaceful until election process is concluded. We have seen a few incidents of reckless election-related violence. We nevertheless continue to pray and encourage all of us to be each other's keeper. In the Bishop's Voice this week, we focus on anchoring our democracy in constitutional and governance institutions. To be specific, we draw attention to the importance of the judiciary preparedness for possible litigations on election results. For democracy to thrive and to be the avenue of decision-making of our nation, everyone, every institution, and every official plays a key role. The major democratic process we engage in as citizens is electing leaders in the general elections. We run and manage democratic process, ensure that the outcome is transparent, fair, and credible, and consequently legitimate and acceptable to all. We know that results of any democratic process are as good as the quality of the process adopted. An electioneering period is a time when our vision as a country and values and our belief that justice is truly our shield and defender are put to test. However, our experience expectations of integrity and show impartiality and fairness. They must play their role faithfully and fully. Rooting our democracy in the judiciary. On this topic, we would like to address the following points. 1. Justice as our shield and defender. A good judicial system protects and gives space to democracy. The judiciary is the final gatekeeper for justice and for democratic rights, and indeed all rights. The question Kenyans are asking, is the judiciary ready for its role in the forthcoming general elections? The entire election process is anchored on law. Everyone in this process, the candidates, the electorate, are active players. They must all follow the law, which indicates the rights and duties of each one. The voter has a right to be properly informed and the right to vote whoever he or she prefers. The law must never seem to be applied in different ways to different people. Often we see the application of law enforcement and justice in a way that is that it punished the poor caught engaging in violence, while the real culprits, who could be political actors who incited the violence, go unpunished, even disguising themselves as defenders of the citizens' rights. It is therefore important that the law defends everyone, especially the poor, and their rights at the moment of campaigning, to voting, counting of votes, and ensuring results that reflect the will of every voter. Number 2, litigation on contested results. We, the Catholic bishops, wish to call on the judiciary to ensure Kenyans that they are prepared and that they will do all what it takes to handle all emerging electoral cases with speed and fairness, aware of the stakes. The court should prepare themselves to discharge their mandate in a manner that brings honor to the disputing parties. To the contrary, but especially in a way that the ordinary voters will see their voting exercise respected. Besides, a fair and transparent ruling builds the confidence of Kenyans in their own institutions. To achieve this, we ask the judiciary to set a time limit upon which all electoral cases should be resolved to avoid delayed justice for candidates and their supporters. Maybe 100 days to conclude petitions. Civil society. The civil society and faith organizations are critical non-state actors and have a right to monitor the progress of the ongoing electioneering campaigns and elections to ensure justice prevails at all times. Their monitoring tasks involves, among other, reporting on voter bribery, flagging politicians who incite people against each other, highlighting malpractices, and promoting a spirit of democracy. The media must be sharp in calling out individuals violating the electoral law. Above all, they must avoid favoritism. We also call upon religious leaders and religions to remain impartial for the sake of their followers who have divergent views. In this way, we become better placed to maintain peace among our followers. Conclusion. We trust that our judiciary will be our first and last defender in the line of seeking justice. Election results are emotive. The judiciary should uphold Solomonic wisdom, interest of the lowly, fair interpretation of the law, and the spirit behind every article of the law to ensure this year's general elections strengthen our resilience towards a just society. May God bless all actors directly involved in the electoral process and guide to a peaceful conclusion of this process. Amen. Let us walk together towards God and towards peace. God bless you all, and God bless Kenya.